Brought to you by Lord Carnage and the best of classic game room. Jaki Crush from 1992 on the Super Famicom, a game that sounds like it could be the missing member of Motley Crue. Nikki Sixx and Tommy Lee got drunk one night, kicked Jaki Crush overboard, never to be heard from again until now. It's the third in the series of excellent Crush video game pinball games. After Alien Crush and Devil's Crush and some Orange Crush comes Jaki Crush. Shot at the Japanese mythological devil thing. If you like those other games, you're gonna love this. Sadly, it's not on the TurboGrafx 16 like those other two. This music sounds a little bit like Musha and visually reminds me of Thunder Force 3, but don't get your hopes up, Sega Genesis fans, or Super Nintendo fans, or TurboGrafx 16 fans for that matter, because Jaki Crush is, for whatever reason, a Super Famicom Japanese exclusive. If you've played those other games, you'll be familiar with this style, but for newcomers, basically, you've got this one funky table, which is about a two-level table with a bunch of hidden areas spread throughout. And the more you play the game, the more you'll figure out what you have to hit to open up these other areas and score some big bonus points and stuff. It's a really tough game. Personally, I don't think the layout of the table is all that spectacular, but the style, the music, and the visuals more than make up for it. I found that most of the time the ball was down near the flippers, and what you do is you shoot those little purple demons running around in circles and they activate the ball save at the bottom, which is really handy. You definitely need that. And then once that's in place, you start chipping away at those dragons on the left and the circular area at the top for bonus points. But I think you'll find there's no easy way up to the top. It's a lot of trial and error. But there's still plenty of stuff to shoot for down low, just make sure you have that ball save in place. These super special secret areas kicked my ass, and like most of the old school video game pinball games, you'll find that the aiming off the flippers is nothing like a real pinball machine. There's no analog buttons on the Super Famicom controller. Every time you flip, it's all or nothing, and be careful when you have all the bumpers activated on the bottom. Jaki Crush can get frustrating quickly. Gotta love the music in this game, and I think there's a bit of a Street Fighter 2 inspiration in there as well. Not a bad thing, of course. And let me get ready to crush this. I've got a classic game room shout out and thank you to send to Frank from Lansing, Michigan. Thank you, Frank, for sending Jaki Crush to the show. I've been having a good time with this, but it is merciless. Multi-ball! While Jaki Crush has limited exposure because it's only on the Super Famicom, it's actually one of the less expensive Crush games. Compare it to Devil's Crush and Alien Crush on the TurboGrafx 16 and you'll save a couple bucks. If you think this looks cool but you don't have a Super Famicom or TurboGrafx 16, may I suggest Dragon's Fury on the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive, the Genesis version of Devil's Crush, and that's cheap and easy to find. Ah, fuck. That's like the guy from that Captain America game on the Genesis. It's Jaki Crush! Ah, fuck! Perfect. The best of Classic Game Room is on DVD, Blu-ray, and Laser Hypervision album set.